it's like a reverse Jenga, almost like Hallman's reverse plank.
Reverse plank.
Yeah, I think people are gonna think we're really gross by doing this, because that is garbage. It's just straight up garbage.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's not like
you don't want to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
This is what it's like rooming with these guys.
It looks like
we might not be able to rent this house
like
again.
a frat house, dude.
Yeah, we won't be able to rent the house again.
The one
super
thing I
nice.
learned.
You want to bring your girlfriend over to this? Young.
I've roomed with Scott before, but the one thing I learned is these guys typically get a lot less sleep than I'm accustomed
you gotta
to.
add one more thing because you knocked it all
That's
off.
true, yeah. We make our own rules.
If you knock something off, you gotta add more things to it.
Now, Billy, I only have so much time on my camera. We don't have
That's
all
in the
that.
part 2. We're not doing a part 2 track.
Billy, just put it on. Billy, put it on there. Just no, that's there.
Oh gosh.
They get lined up, isn't it? Is that what that's? Oh, there's more. Yeah, he crushed it, dude. That was on that big chrome deal. Oh, he fell hook. He's okay. Good Lord, he crushed it. Goes down. Wow. First bite of the day. It's our third day of practice now. Different weather each day. Yesterday was sunny. Today, cloudy and windy. Today the wind's blowing about 100 miles an hour, somewhere around in there. And everybody seems to be moving to this offshore deal. And all the points that we seemed to, there wasn't a lot of people on the points yesterday. I think people were still checking it out, but we're kind of getting out in the wind, and I wasn't paying attention. I haven't really had a lot of bites today, and this big old fat 3-pound spot came up and absolutely crushed this chrome lima. I mean, look at the belly on that thing. It's huge. He's probably, I'm gonna see how much he weighs. 2.5 pounder, but he fought like a 5 pounder. Big chrome lima. I just watched him come up and eat this thing. I was sitting there watching this fish come up from like 3 feet down and eat it. Didn't even move it. Football. short, fat, largemouth, probably 2 pounds. He blew up 10 feet in front of the boat, and I watched him. I just threw my bait there and watched him come up and eat it from like 3 feet under the water. I'm back down in sunny Florida. Just got home a couple days ago from Lake Hartwell, the BassMasters Eastern Open there. You just got done watching part 2 of my practice video. I caught them pretty good in practice. If you watched the first one, I caught all those fish on a whopper plopper. Some of the other days I got on that big chrome Ima, several other topwater baits. Caught some fish on an underspin, and I really thought like 11 to 12 pounds a day was not going to be difficult for me in this tournament. Then tournament time came around, the wind stopped, and I still got bites. I think I was in 79th after the first day. A little disappointed. I had 2 pound-and-a-halfers I couldn't cull out. Needed to cull those out with 3 pounders to get up to that 12 pound range, but I came in with 9 pounds even. Still, a 13, 14 pound day would have gone a long way, but they really changed up a little bit that second day of the tournament. I got the bites. I was still around some good fish. Some of my roommates, Scott Martin and Andrew Upshaw, they did well. They were really on that cane pile deal, watching the fish, throwing several different baits at them, getting those fish to react. They're watching the baits eat their lures under the water. I was kind of blind casting out there, saw the cane piles. I had no problem finding the right kind of structure, getting on the right kind of stuff, throwing the right baits, but I just couldn't see the fish reacting once it got tough. That no wind really made the fishing a lot tougher. My own fault. I had 3 and 4 pounders, 2 and 3 pounders, a couple 4 pounders jumping over my baits. It was all topwater deal. Who doesn't like fishing topwater? My best baits in this tournament though were, I threw that dual pitch 94 from 13 Fishing. They like that. Sometimes they wanted something with more of a rattle to it, so I threw some other brands. A little 90 whopper plopper, a big chrome Ima walking bait, seemed to work well. And then I had a true shad color from CPF Lures, my own brand here, our new Shad Jerk Pro, which is our version of a soft plastic jerk bait I put on an underspin. The funny thing about that is I had one. There was 2 of them in existence because they were our samples coming from our manufacturer. I used it in practice and it got all torn up, and they really liked that. That true shad color really closely resembled those blueback herring that are all over Lake Hartwell. And I had one of them. My partner, Jason, overnighted the other one to me. Let me show it to you here. It's kind of funny. It would have made for a great story had I done it in the tournament. He overnighted me one. I don't have it now. I actually gave it to Scott Martin because he made the final. But you see, there was 1 bait in this bag. 1. He even put the quantity on the bag. Quantity of 1. Our true shad. They'll be available in about a week or so. So check those out. If you fish those blueback herring lakes, you're gonna like that true shad color. Because it so closely resembles the color of those blueback herring. But I don't even know what place I ended up. I didn't look. It was bad. I went way down, only weighed in 2 fish. Both my co-anglers caught them, especially my co-angler the second day, Curtis. He couldn't do anything wrong that day. Good fisherman. He tied on several different baits. It seemed like every time he tied something on it, he had a fish on it. I ended up borrowing a couple lures from him. But can't be proud when you fish these. If your co-angler's catching them and he's willing to give up some baits, then take them from him. It was a big learning experience. First time ever on Hartwell. I really liked it, but thanks for watching. I don't have any more videos, just these 2 practice videos. You saw part 1 a few days ago. This is part 2, and this is my tournament recap. Back to Florida fishing for a while. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.